Today I wanted to talk about self-care because I mention it a lot in a lot of my blog posts. I talk about it a lot in videos. I write about it a lot. I think about it a lot. And I talk about it a lot, I think, in my yoga classes that I teach. But really, what is self-care? Like, what the heck am I talking about when I talk about it? Well, for me, self-care is doing things that elevate you, elevates your mood, elevates your health, elevates your confidence and self-esteem and ability to take care of yourself. I mean, it kind of sounds like redundant, but to me, like what it means, I guess in my life, it's making things smell good in the house by using candles. It's snuggling up and reading a book on a Friday night if that's what I feel like doing. It's honoring yourself, right? It's using essential oils. So like I'll take essential oils and rub them between my hands and, oh, the sun's everywhere. And then smell them in the middle of the afternoon when I feel like I need, like an uplifting moment instead of coffee. Which is nothing wrong with coffee. But those are like the little things that I do. And then they're like the bigger, then they're like the other things, right? So making sure that I keep relationships in my life that are beneficial of me and the other person. That's the two-way street here. So a friend told me that a relationship is an exchange of energy. And so if you're giving off great energy to someone and you're not getting it back, it's not an equal exchange of energy, and therefore it's not really a relationship, or at least it's not a positive one. So holding relationships in your life that are meaningful and that are positive and that is an equal exchange of energy. So think about that in your life too. Self-care is also obviously what you're eating and how often you're eating, and are you nourishing your body, or are you just putting food in your mouth? Do you know how it feels to eat certain foods? Do you know which foods don't make you feel good? Do you know which foods make you feel amazing? It's also with movement and exercise. Do you know what your body likes to do? Do you know what your heart likes to do, right? So like, do you even like running, right? Do you even like lifting? If the answer is yes, then do it. If the answer is no, there are plenty of other activities to be doing with your body to keep yourself moving and active. So many. So for me, like, self-care is going rollerblading once in a while because I love it and it's so much fun for me and it just lifts my soul up. Going to bed early, even if it's like sounds like ridiculous to go to bed before 9, like honor it and go with it. Maybe it's taking a bath. Maybe it's spending a day by yourself. Maybe it's taking yourself out on a date, like a dinner and movie by yourself. Like, get to know who you are. Like, who are you? What do you like to do? How do you like to treat your body? How do you like to treat your mind? How do you like to treat your soul? What is your heart saying behind everything? That's self-care. That's where your answers come from. They're not going to come from Self magazine, right? This is what you need to eat to feel good. It's not going to come from someone else's blog. Maybe you'll get ideas and maybe you'll find some things that are kind of you would never think about on your own. But like, you have the answers to your own self-care. You totally do. And all it does, off the question, body, what do you need? What do you crave? What do you love? Soul, what do you crave? What do you love? What do you need? What do you want? Like mind, like what is it that you love and crave and just light up about? Like, that's self-care. How can I make my apartment smell great so that I feel better being in the space? How can I make sure that I'm organized so that I feel like my apartment is like a sanctuary versus like a disaster, right? Like, what little things can you do to make you feel better about you and your life? That's self-care. And it's like so widespread. It's like so much bigger than nutrition and fitness and like how much water you're drinking. Like, it's so much more than that, and it includes it, but it's so much more than that. And that's what we forget to talk about, and that's what diets don't do, and that's what exercise programs don't do, and that's what healthy lifestyle programs don't necessarily do, except mine. Mine always include all of this stuff. So like, what's going to make your heart happy? What's going to make your body happy? What's going to make your soul happy? That's self-care. So be curious about your own self-care and work towards achieving that. And it's different every single day, every single moment of every day. So just checking in and honoring yourself, that's self-care. All right, see you guys soon.